a Rudy Poo candy ass.
It amazes me that the MAGA wants to scream that they're the ultimate arbiters of the United States Constitution, that they'll do everything they can to protect the rights, all the rights of the Constitution, that they'll bleed and die for the Constitution, for freedom. But it also occurs to me that they are the biggest people, the most people that want to destroy the Constitution when it doesn't work for them, for the MAGA. What you're about to see are video clips of a pastor in Mississippi called Shane Vaughn, who wants to do away with a part of the Constitution because of Georgia's blue dot districts, blue dot cities. And you'll understand what that means in a few moments.
We cannot defeat the population centers without the Electoral College. Now, I said all that to say let's go to Georgia. Last week on Tuesday night, we were all watching. And what is Georgia? From top to bottom, across the whole thing, what color is Georgia? Why, it's all red, is it not? The entire state is conservatives, all rushing to the polls. They came to the polls that day and blew the numbers out the water. And they were winning their state. They were turning their state in the right direction until they hit that blue area called Atlanta, Georgia. And now, good try, all you great citizens of Georgia. Thank you for coming to the polls, but you have a problem. Your voice doesn't matter because you don't have the majority of the population. So therefore, you really shouldn't have even shown up to vote because we're going to stop you in the population centers. And I looked across that state and I said, you know what? Everyone in that state is a conservative, except for those two blue dots. And that's when it hit me like a stroke of genius. That's what the founding fathers feared for the nation. But what they feared for the nation is happening in the states. The office of a senator is just like the office of the president. It is a statewide campaign. It is statewide. Therefore, I am of the opinion that the only way to save the Senate in the United States of America is that the Senate election should also be done by the Electoral College of a state.
So not only is this guy a psychopathic asshole or a candy ass, this man is also a racist. So basically, you're saying just because African Americans voted in Atlanta, which is heavily minority populated, that's why Herschel Walker, a black man endorsed by Donald Trump, lost. No, he lost because he was a terrible candidate. And he was also Donald Trump's boy. So here's the thing about all of this. He says they need an electoral college for state elections. That's not how it is. But it only gets worse with this guy. The next clip, he has an idea about how to steal elections. Take a look at this.
Must do is repeat, and what we must do is repeal 17. Otherwise, you're going to have a blue House and a blue Senate. And ladies and gentlemen, you cannot govern that way. I knew it when I saw Herschel Walker lose that election, and I saw a massive turnout of red all over that state. Matter of fact, it was more of a turnout than they were expecting. The state showed up to get a red representative, a senator. However, Atlanta said, no, not today. We're going to give you Warlock. It's not fair.
Did you hear what he said in that statement there in the second video? Repeal 17. Repeal 17. Now, what exactly did he mean by 17? Well, obviously, he meant the 17th Amendment to the United States Constitution. Article 1, Section 3 says, by allowing voters to cast direct votes for the United States senators, as in the people, citizens of this country, citizens of a state, not an electoral college that can be controlled by either political party, but the people of a state, the people, individual, one man, one vote, chooses a United States senator. That's not exactly, so, seriously? That's what you're asking for. That's what you're asking for. To like Donald Trump, end sections of the Constitution because it'll help Donald Trump, or because it'll help as a whole the Republican Party. You want to end the United States Constitution just so help Donald Trump or one of his chosen few, his endorsed one. You want to end the United States Constitution to help his people? You want to take power away from the people of the United States to vote for Donald Trump? That's not going to happen, Vaughn. That is not going to happen. And I don't care if you say you call yourself a pastor. You're not in my eyes. You're nothing more than another MAGA whore. You called for the end of a section of the Constitution because you think it'll help Donald Trump, or by extension, one of his people. The way I see it is this. You've proven to me that you're not an American for the sake of Donald Trump. That you'll burn down the country for the sake of Donald Trump. You need to stop this. Honestly now, Vaughn. All of you MAGA need to stop this. Because quite honestly, if you continue this crap, you're going to get your wish. And this country will be without its freedom, without its constitution, and you won't like the result of it. But as long as you're saluting the MAGA flag, wearing the MAGA red hats, I don't think that probably doesn't matter to you. It matters to me and should matter to everyone in this country. But as for you, Pastor Vaughn, you are nothing more than
a Rudy Poo Candy ass.
CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.